ARTHEO ends the game. Keep fucking stalling their backs. Stall the backs. Stop the ports! Stop the ports! Stop the ports! Stop the ports! ARTHEO!
Welcome back to another Shrine Breaker video. We got a new breaker build. That's what you guys love to call it. You love to call my playstyles the breaker builds. So basically, this one's going to be running Statikk Shiv as the first item. So we're going to be rushing that off the bat. So the runes here we got here is Fleet Footwork, because it's very important that you have movement speed to get those 100 stacks. And it's also going to give you sustain. So when you auto attack the wave with Statikk Shiv, you're going to one-shot it basically. And you're going to heal from Fleet Footwork and get movement speed so you can generate quickly to 100 stacks. And what you want to do is you want to max Q and use that extra movement speed to get those 100 stacks. So early on here, we're going to start with the Doran's Ring. And the reason why we want to is because AP scales really well into Statikk Shiv's passive. The lightning chain deals damage based on bonus health. Not bonus health, but bonus AP. That's what I'm trying to say here. And the bonus health that we're going to be picking up is every time you zap the wave with Statikk Shiv, Overgrowth is going to give you more health. So the more minions you kill, the more health you're going to get over the course of the game, and deal more damage with Demolish into the late game. So Presence of Mind is very important here, because we want to sustain our mana and be able to, land a combo and stuff and not run out of mana. So Tenacity here is very important to keep movement, so if you get stunned, you can shake that off and get those 100 stacks. And while you're stacking, you're more likely to take damage from the target. And once you get the stack, you can go in for a full combo and deal more damage when you're low on health. So Last Stand, I feel is very important here. So the mythic of choice we're going to be running this game is you want the Riftmaker. Riftmaker, the more AP per legendary item, it's going to give you BAMP when you're fighting and when you're clearing the rest of the wave. Statikk Shiv pretty much deletes actually the back line of the minions. It one-shots them, and then you still got like maybe 1, 2, 3 minions up front with the canyon wave. So the rest of it you can just delete with the E and your passive. So we're looking to build Statikk Shiv, Sorcerer's Shoes. Magic Pen is very effective with the Statikk Shiv lightning chain on the wave. And then, of course, having that Magic Pen with Riftmaker plus the true damage is going to give you a lot of 1v1 potential to win every single time. And most importantly, with Fleet Footwork, you can sustain very well, especially with the BAMP from the Riftmaker and stuff like that. So we're looking to bully, Nasus on the tower every single time. We're just going to use our E and our passive. And most importantly, you want to have vision here, just like I did on the jungler. So we're looking to make a play here. I'm level 6. So I dive in, Echo's here. Boom, got Ignite. And pretty easy. We'll pick up a plate, and we'll get a second plate here. Boom. Got the TP. We're going to go back. And right off the bat, we got a Noon Quiver. Noon Quiver is going to give you quite a bit of damage to the minions and monsters as well. So having that on the wave is very nice. You got attack speed and damage. That's very good for Volibear. So you can see here I got 2 points in E because I have a Doran's Ring, and then I put 2 points in W just to make W a little stronger when I'm making trades. And from this point on, you're going to be maxing Q. Because once you get Statikk Shiv, movement speed is everything when you're going in and out and being able to generate those stacks. Alright, so I have vision on here on this. So I know he's here, so I'm just going to play it safe. Fizz is going in here. And that gives him the go-ahead to, you know, get this dragon pretty much free.
Red team has slain the dragon.
So we're pretty much going to be calling this the SHIV Breaker playstyle. I'm going to be adding that to my guide. It's basically the Statikk Shiv rush into like AP Hullbreaker type build. Unfortunately, they're going to pick this up. So I have to let that go. So I'm just looking to farm to get to 1,300 something for the rest of Statikk Shiv. That's all I'm doing here. Basically, I just walk up and eat a whole wave every single time. Alright, so now we have Statikk Shiv. And basically with this playstyle, what you want to do is generate your stacks, get to 100 stacks just by moving. You can use your Q to help you move. We got Ghost as well. We don't need to pop that. You just use your Q or just walk around. But it's very effective when you're fighting. You can just Ghost and get the 100 stacks and then do a full combo like that. So basically, if you look at the, you can see right here, I'm generating stacks in the corner here. See, once I hit 100 stacks, I can just one-shot the wave. Right, looking to take a plate or two. See, I can auto-attack the wave once I get 100 stacks. Boom. See that? See the back line there? Almost one-shot those 3 minions. And you can use your E to delete the rest of them. So it's pretty nice. Very effective with the AP build. So when you max Q, you're going to be maxing E because you're going AP. So we're looking to have like 3 points in W and then just leave it at that and just max E. So the reason why we're going to have 3 points in W is because we're going Hullbreaker second. So we got some 80. Shiv is 80, so 80 plus Hullbreaker 80. But eventually we're going Riftmaker, so we want that wave clear with the E, and then eventually we're going to get Mashers if we ever get to that point. Dragon's going to be up. This is kind of the ideal matchup that you want. And every time this is up, you want to put Vision here. Dragon's up, so I'm looking to take this because I know he's going to be down there. So this is free for me to take. The more mana, the better. Go back to pushing. Nasus went back. Big mistake. He TP'd anyway. That's fine. Rift is up, so I know everybody's going to be here. So I go back because he's kind of slow pushing. So I got Sorcerer's Shoes, so that's going to be really nice when I, you know, use the Lightning Chain on the wave. You can see there, bonus AP, magic damage increased to 363 against minions. They almost get caught here. We're good. Unfortunately, our mid laner is bot laning for some reason. They can't really do anything because I can just delete the whole wave in one auto. Or with my E. Alright, so that was kind of pointless. Huh. Kind of a waste of a rift, if you ask me.
What is one more?
Executed.
We got insane wave clear with Statikk Shiv. So now we're working on our Hullbreaker.
What is one more?
Yeah, I tell them not to fight here because Dragon's up, but whatever, I'm just going to ignore that and continue to push pressure here.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
We're going to keep going. We should be able to take this whole thing. So we got the canyon wave here. And you can see I'm going to have 100, I wait for 100 stacks over here on Shiv. And boom, delete the whole wave. It's very quick too. And now we can keep that pressure.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And my team's on the dragon here. I'm going to go ahead and take blue. Oh wow, I'm surprised they stole it.
Killing spree.
Alright, so now I have Hullbreaker, I can put that extra pressure. And because you have a healthy tower here still, you have no reason to leave top lane at all. So we can just chill and dance like this and, you know, everything's free farm at this point. And also we have so much pressure in the bot lane too, there's no reason to leave. We can actually Baron at any point right now. Generate your stacks. And this is what you want to do with Q. You can quickly stack up and just run against them. This is why you want to max Q, because your Q is basically a basic attack. Your Statikk Shiv works on your Q. So that's why you want to max Q when you run up and max those stacks. So this is a free Baron here. Alright, and we're just going to go back. And I'm working on Riftmaker.
Shut down. Blue team's turret has
Get
been
the stacks.
destroyed.
That's pretty much what you want to do. Before you clear the wave, just to get the stacks, use the Statikk Shiv. So watch what I do here. You run.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
You got max stacks. Boom. And zap the wave, and that's it. And then your lightning chain kicks in. You can delete the rest of it.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So I got Leech and Lair, so now we have the Vamp. I'm looking to try to make a play on Triciana, but I don't think I can. She's just going to jump away. Yep, that's fine. Keep the pressure, dragon's up.
What is one more?
Huh.
Ground is sown in blood.
Everybody's busy, so I should be able to take this tower. You know, Varus is broken as ever.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Shut down. Red team double kill. Blue
Got the
team's
inhibitor.
has been destroyed.
Now I can go and take the blue buff. We're getting dragon. This game's pretty much over.
Red team has slain the dragon.
What is one more?
Getting closer to Riftmaker, and I also took a sorcery pot here. That's going to increase my
What is one more?
Statikk Shiv damage, the lightning chain, and not only that, it's going to deal more damage to his towers. Fortunately, I get caught here, so I'm forced to ult over.
Maelstrom consume
So
you.
unlucky there, because I was hoping to get a SHRINE BREAKER moment. So I have to wait, unfortunately. And this is where Varus is like typing to me for no reason. And he says I should go bot and pressure there. Why not go bot? I don't need to, because I have a healthy tower. I have a tower I can fall back to. And there's so much pressure here that they're always forced to defend this lane. These guys can actually split up and go and work on the mid and top tower. Because the more pressure I put here, the easier it is for them to get these towers. Because if I go bot, who's going to pressure top? Pretty much no one. I don't know why he's typing, because we're ahead and he's got what, 11 kills. So why is he talking? So I keep the pressure here.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Unfortunately, my team gets caught here, and I end up trying to help them, and it just wasn't a good idea. See? So I thought I could, you know, maybe go in and help them, but it was just a bad decision on my end. That I was dumb. And I had no way I can get out of here. My team's just running it. But it doesn't matter. We got all lanes in. But it was kind of risky for them to die there because, you know, Baron's up. Obviously, they probably wouldn't be able to do Baron because they got super minions pushing against them. But honestly, yeah, at this point, I would have just rushed Baron. I don't know why they didn't do it. That was dumb. Like, I would have let this go. There's no super minions here yet. I would have done Baron right after that. So big mistake by the enemy team here. So I got mid. No need to worry about Nasus. I don't know why they're chasing him. Kind of dumb. Not sure if they get him or not. They do, right? But whatever. We can just do Baron. I'm going to continue to put pressure on the top here. It's Baron time. I mean, we already got the Baron before.
Red team has
Now we got a
slain
second
Baron.
Baron. Dragon's going to be up. This is pretty much a SHRINE BREAKER moment here. I think we can actually end this game, actually. Minions are already doing work. I could actually go up here and end the game, but everybody's here. I'm waiting for them to back off. One tower is almost done. So I think I might be able to go in here. I'm actually going to ignore them and go straight for the tower. We just got one dinky tower. There we go. Boom. Got Nasus to deal with. Probably gonna die here. All good. That's the end of the game right there. That's pretty much it. That's the SHIV BREAKER playstyle, guys. So basically, you just want to have bonus AP. So go with the Whipmaker, put legendary items. You're going to get that extra AP for that Statikk Shiv Lightning Chain. Plus the Volibear's passive is pretty OP. So you can see here, damage doesn't really matter when you're playing my playstyle. Tower damage does. That's what you want to focus on. Objectives, secondary if you can get the rift. But yeah. So here's the runes. So you can see fleet is really good with this. I find it very important when you're doing a Statikk Shiv rush. You don't have to go Doran's Ring early. You can actually rush into Statikk Shiv and just abuse the mana sustain off Presence of Mind. But because it scales well with AP, Doran's Ring is really good. And I like putting that extra pressure early with my E and passive combo and just farm up a lot and get the Statikk Shiv, one-shot the wave, and eventually when you go into Riftmaker and Nashers, it's just going to be insane amount of wave clear with just one auto attack and your E. And when you 1v1 or more, you're going to have that sustain with the vamp and fleet footwork and all that. Social shoes with the Riftmaker, it's just the magic penetration plus the true damage. It's just way too good. Tenacity is important here. You want to be able to move freely and generate those stacks. Last stand, while you're generating, you're going to end up most likely low on health. And having the vamp keeping you alive, especially when they're dealing a lot of damage to you when you're low on health, you're going to be able to abuse this extra damage even longer. And then Demolish, of course, into the late game. It's really strong with Hullbreaker, and if you run like Titanic, it's going to be really good. You got Overgrowth here. Every time you zap the wave with Statikk Shiv, you're going to get more HP. So the more health, the better. That's pretty much it. That's that playstyle, guys. It's a lot of fun. Give it a shot. A lot of mid laners are abusing Statikk Shiv. They rush this first. And the funny thing is, I actually find it a counter against Hullbreaker users because they'll just run up to you and zap your whole wave, and all you got is a canyon. It's kind of funny. These mid laners are actually matching up with me in the side lanes and keeping me from split pushing. So that's where I was just like, oh, that's actually a very fun combination. I was like, I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Or with Volibear, I should be able to just rush this and a Hullbreaker into AP build. Or, once you get Riftmakers, you can pretty much go Titanic and Nashers, I think is pretty good here. Or you can go Stormraiser. You can do that. Deadman's is also very good. Momentum stacks are really good with Statikk Shiv. More movement speed is good. You could go Swifties. Swifties is also very good. There's all kinds of options here that you can run. So as long as you have AP building into Statikk Shiv, passive, that's all you need.